Hello, welcome teachers, tutors, educators everywhere. I'm Lucy and you're watching EdUp, and on today's tutorial I'm going to show you how you can really get a classroom discussion going by using the shade tool on your smartboard. It's really easy to do. You don't have to have any knowledge of smartboards. You can be a total beginner because I'm going to talk you through it step by step. And you should pick up a few other tips and tricks along the way as well. This should only take about 10 minutes, so come on, let's get started. In today's quick session, I'm going to show you how to use screen shade function to promote or facilitate a classroom discussion. So I have a question at the top here, a couple of images and some information on the screen, and I can reveal that by pulling the screen shade up and down. It's really simple. We'll start nice and easy, and I'll talk you through it step by step. And through these sessions you will start to pick up how to use the functions and tools of the interactive whiteboard and familiarise yourself with the interface. So in this session I'll be showing you the screen capture tool here, the shade tool as well. We'll use the type tool. I'll show you how to alternate between full screen and this screen here, and also I'll introduce the gallery here. Just a quick note to say that everything I do in this session will be on Smart Notebook software. It's version 11. And also, if you're wondering why I'm not doing this on an actual interactive whiteboard, two reasons. One is not all interactive whiteboards are built the same, and the second one is purely practical. All you will see is me in silhouette if I recorded it and a big whiteboard behind, but all the functionality should be the same, so you should be able to work it through the notebook software. Okay, let's get boarding. I'm going to start right at the start, so let's open up the software. If you can't find a desktop shortcut, just type it down here, Smart Notebook, and it should come up. Here we go. So the software has opened up now, and I have a lovely blank page here. If you can't see a blank page, it's fine. By default, the software opens up a demonstration page. All you need to do is go up to File and New, and it'll it'll open up a new blank document for you. So let's have a quick look at what we're looking at here, and then I'll run you through how to set up. So at the top, all the tools. Down the side, everything that would go in a page. So images, attachments, things like that. These are your pages. This grey bit here is where your pages go, and I have it just down here on auto hide. So that means when I click in the document, it hides it. And in order to get that back, to navigate between pages, I have to click down the side here, usually on pages here. If you don't want to do that, if you want to keep it there all the time, just deselect auto hide and it'll stay there all the time. I'm going to click on it. There we go. You can shift these tools around, these bars, to suit your own preference by using these arrows here. So if I click this is going to move this to the bottom, and it will also do that on the larger interactive whiteboards. So if all the tools are at the top and you can't reach them, just click these arrows here and you can move them to the bottom, and that'll be much easier to reach. And similarly, you can move these from the left to the right. The arrow, unfortunately, is just behind there. I wonder if I can get it. No, I can't. Okay, I'm going to move that there, and you can move those to the left or right as you prefer. I prefer them on the left. I'm going to move this to the top. If you're looking up here and thinking, Lucy, I don't have any of those tools, I don't know what you're talking about, don't worry. If you right click in this grey area here, or if you click on settings here, it allows you to drag either actions, so actions are highlighted here, and you would be able to drag something in, so full screen for example, and it will put it in there. Note that it won't let you put it in the tools section because it's not a tool. In order to get to tools, you go to tools, and then it highlights this, and then you can drag whatever tool you want to use into there. There we go, and it'll add it to it. So that's how you customize the toolbar up here. Once you're done, you can just click done. Okay. So we better make sure that you've actually got the tools that you need to do this session. So right click up here, go to Actions, and you need one that says full screen, which is here. You can drag and drop that up here. Then also you're going to need screen shade, which is here. Drag and drop that up there. That's if it's not already there. And screen capture, again, you can drag and drop up there. From the tools section on the tab down the left, make sure you have the text tool in the tools section. It should be there already, but if it's not, just drag it up there, and then when you're done, done. Okay. First things first, let's type the question. So, when you click on the type tool, you get all the options for font and size. Usually about 16 is enough, and you can change the colour and everything here if you want to. I'm just going to go with black. So, which baby will be the most full question mark? Okay, I'm happy with that. Once you've typed something and you're happy with it, it's good practice to click over to the select tool here. And that's because otherwise, if you click anywhere else, it'll just start another type tool. To select what you've typed, click on it, and then you can start to control this. So you could resize it and move it around, put it where you want. Because I don't want this to move, what I'm going to do is lock it in place. Now, there are lots of things you can do with your typing, and you can control it using this drop down arrow here. So click that and go to lock and click lock in place. And now I'm not going to be able to move that around. If I think, oh no, I've locked it, I didn't mean to, click on it, go to the dock, and then just click on unlock. Okay, question done. What next? Now I'm going to use the screen capture tool to grab a picture that I want to import into here of the two babies in the different coloured nappies. So up we go. Click on the screen capture tool. Now this box here will usually be ticked, and that says capture to a new page. I don't want to do that because I want it to be on this page, and so I'm going to untick that. Now, before I do anything else, before I press anything else, I need to navigate to what I want to take a picture of. So this is what I want to take a picture of, and you'll notice this box is still here. And now I'm going to click on this one on the left, and this will allow me to draw a box around what I want to take a picture of, which is these two babies here. So I'll click on that. There we go. And draw a box around the image. There we go. And when I do that, it takes the picture and says saving to ink notes. And then if I come back here, there it is. Okay. The first thing I'm going to do now is get rid of this box by clicking X. And then look, it's absolutely huge, this picture. It's far too big. So I need to find the resize tool in the bottom right. So I'm going to have to move it and then resize it to the size I want. And move it again, and that's using the select tool there. Okay, that's okay. And then I'm going to lock this one as well. So we go to the arrow, down to lock, and lock in place. Let's say you can't be bothered with all that. You don't want to do a screen capture. You just want to use an image from the gallery. Well, there are some images provided for you. If you come down the left to this picture here and click, or actually wherever you've got your page toolbar, you can type in a search term if you want up here, or you can just scroll through all of the very, very many pictures that there are. And when you see a picture that you want, a tanker, you can just drag it in and then use the same resize things. So there we go. And if you don't want it, just make sure it's selected and click delete. But just to let you know, as an introduction, there are some pictures already provided. Okay, now we're going to go back to a tool you already know. It's the type tool. There we go, all set up. And then I can just type in some information that I think might help the discussion. Okay, and again, I can lock it in place. There we go. So you can just keep clicking and typing wherever you want. So what am I putting here? This baby. And again, if you go to the select tool, you can just move that around wherever you want and drag and drop it. There we are. And if you want to lock it in place, lock it in place. And finally now, we're ready to apply the screen shade, which we can draw down to reveal the pictures and the information. And that is this button here. And when I click it, it pulls the screen shade up straight away. If you want to get rid of it, change your mind, you can click there. I'll put it back up. And you can actually pull it in this way if you want to set your page up differently. But as I've said, you can just drag down from the top. Hooray. All done. Now we just need to save it. So come up to the top left, File, Save As, and call it whatever you want and save it.
Thanks for watching. If you found the video helpful, please hit the like button. If you want more, hit the subscribe button. Join me tomorrow when I'll be giving you some useful tips and tricks using the pen tools on the smartboard. And please comment with any other topics or videos you'd like to see me cover on the channel. Bye for now.